Hey, how's it going, everybody? Movie Phantom here. Of course, I'm joined by my lovely girlfriend, Maya. And, yeah, got another Tuesday top 3 here. So, 2 weeks ago I asked, what was your top 3 favorite tracks from the film series Saw? Got some responses. Sarah Pullen said she didn't really think of any of them, but the one that came to her mind right off the bat was The Pigs, which was one of yours, wasn't it?
No, that was an honorable mention.
An honorable mention. And, of course, if you all remember, Judge is fucking strapped down to the bottom of this vat, and fucking pigs are being, like, he's not just regular pigs, they're like maggot-infested, gross-looking, fucking rotten, spoiled pigs, are being dropped into this grinder or juicer, and then, like, you know, just fucking guts and stuff coming out. And, of course, it's filling it up, and he's trapped underneath there. Fucking awesome. So, thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. Random Ross said, at number 3, The Pound of Flesh. And I forget, I think you forgot, too, which one it was. 5 or 6, I believe, where you got 2 people. I think it's 5, I can't remember. But they have to basically put a pound of flesh. It's some kind of scale. I can't remember quite. I can't remember if they had to put it in a hole or what it was. But you basically had, you know, they're hacking off little, you know, pieces of skin, putting it on there, and then dude, she just fucking goes for the arm, takes her arm off, puts it in there, and then he gets killed. Still there?
Yeah.
His number 2 was the Venus flytrap, which was on my list as well, and that's where the fucking helmet, dude's dead. Which, yeah, the key was behind the eye. I would plunge it right in my fucking stomach and rip in there, pull the fucking key out if I had to. I don't fuck with the eye. And finally, the reverse bear trap, which one of my favorites as well. And where that was in part 1. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So thank you, Ross. Appreciate it. Mr. Dog Pound Man. His was exactly like mine. He said at number 3, it's the 2 people hooked up by chains, and one has their eyes sewn shut, and the other one has their mouth, and of course they're being pulled into this grinder thing. And tough spot. Number 2, the entire, I guess the 5 different games put together in part 5, because you had 5 people who had to survive to the end. And number 1, the Venus flytrap. So thank you, Mr. Dog Pound Man. Appreciate it. And finally, 30 Wolfman said at number 3, he took a game from which inside that massive, you know, part 5, that overall game. And the first one where everybody had, like, they were attached by the neck, I believe, to basically it's a blade. And of course, every time you would go forward, it'd pull someone back. And of course, they're all fucking scrambling trying to, you know, get the key. Well, the thing is, they don't realize there's 4 keys. But they all fucking fit all 5 of them. Like, they would have worked together, they would have helped each other out, but they were all, like, they knew ahead of time, hey, we're in a Saw thing, and every man for himself. But that was a nice twist, because they, you know, all they had to do was work together. Number 2, and this was, honestly, it was up there. In fact, your 2 and 1 would have been like my 4 and 5. Like, literally, I would have, you know, if we would have done top 5, I would have had these 2 on there. Number 2, the Needle Pit. That was, you had that, didn't you? Honorable mention on yours too? Damn. Did you mention anything that wasn't just
Yeah, I mentioned something.
I won't mention you. But the Needle Pit, yeah, that was one of those that gets you. Because, I mean, just the idea of being thrown into this pit. And not only getting thrown into it. Like, that wouldn't be as bad. But you have to dig through it to get the key. And that's fucked up. And number 1, the Chinese hand trap, I guess is what you can call it. You know, like a finger trap, you put your fingers in it. And then you try to pull it out and get stuck. Same concept. She had to put her hand through this glass box. Because there was a syringe right there in the middle. Probably when she got her hands in there, she couldn't pull them out because of the blades. And of course, as she's trying to pull out, she's just filling this aquarium up with blood. Fucking awesome. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. So I want to thank everybody once again for participating this week. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Now this week...
It's a copycat from me.
I knew she's going to do this. What is it going to be, sweetie? What want me to do?
You did the top 3 Robert Rodriguez movies.
I'm doing top 3 Robert Rodriguez movies. Now...
Which I did it like 3-4 weeks ago.
She did. Now, 2 things. 1 is my top 3s always revolve around my movies. I've never done Robert Rodriguez movies yet, so boom. Exactly. We both did. We're doing a Robert Rodriguez movie. Secondly, I came up with hers.
No, you didn't. You're full of shit.
She was like, what should I do for my top 3? And I was like, what's your movies?
I decided, I'm like, oh, Robert Rodriguez.
And she was like, what should I do? And I was like, what is your movie? She had Spy Kids, I don't remember.
3D.
3D. And I was like, let's do Robert Rodriguez movies. And she's like, I don't think I know that many. And then after she gets on the computer, she's like, oh yeah. And then
No.
her top 3 is born.
No.
I swear to the Almighty in the sky.
No, you're full of shit.
I do. The Almighty in the
Bullshit.
sky. So anyway, so you get your list.
Copycat.
What is your top 3 Robert Rodriguez movies?
Okay. Number 3,
Yep, work your way back.
Spy Kids.
All right.
Number
I like Spy Kids. I'll be honest with you. I honestly didn't think I'd like it, and I think you got me to watch it. And actually, very enjoyable. I mean, it's a kids movie. I won't deny that, but still fun.
Number 2, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Jesus Christ, for real. All right.
And
What's your number 1?
Machete.
Oh, Machete. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. My top 3 would be at number 3, The Faculty. Big fan. I mean, I'm not gonna. And even like when I watched it, I knew right off the bat that it was clearly, I wouldn't say a rip-off. I mean, because it had elements of Invasion of Body Snatchers too, but it had a lot of elements from The Thing as well. But I mean, they're all. I mean, that's just that's a sci-fi, trope right there. The Body Snatchers, and I just fucking loved it. I thought the script was great. I loved all the characters. Like all these characters, which they came off one-dimensional, but like I knew each of these kids. Like, I went to school for each of these kids. Like, each character type or whatever. So, like, I don't know. I was just really in it, really dug it. And then even years later, I watch it now, and it's still just fucking awesome. So, my number 2, I would say, is probably Sin City. Fucking love Sin City. And that was a movie, too, that I don't know why, going into it, I didn't think I was going to like it. I don't know why. I was a fan of Robert Rodriguez, before that. In fact, that Quentin Tarantino was billed special guest director. Did one scene. I don't know. I just remember looking at it, I wasn't gonna like it, and a buddy of mine was like, "Just buy it." Didn't say rent it. Didn't say here borrow mine. He's like, "Buy it." I was like, "All right." Bought it. Watched it. Fucking loved it. Fucking loved it. I was like, "Oh my god!" Fucking came right there. So yeah, awesome. And my number 1, which is also my number 1 vampire movie of all time. From Dusk Till Dawn, goddamn it, best fucking movie. Oh, I love it. Fucking love it. So, I want to know, guys, what are your top 3 Robert Rodriguez movies? You know what to do at this point. Comment down below. Facebook, Twitter, video response. Fucking, throw your top 3 in a bottle. Cork that shit up and just throw it in the water. I'm sure it'll get here. If it doesn't get here in time, I'm sorry. Yeah, what do you guys want to do? We're all good with it. Got anything else to add? Oh. She's sneezing. She has the most adorable sneezes. She never really sneezes like chew. She's just like.
You sneeze like a ninja.
I do not.
You're
like silent.
No, you're like you're achoo.
She's telling Big Wendy's over here. All right, that's it for me. Later.